Long-ass video. What is a long-ass video? Is this a long-ass video? I don't know, man, you tell me. I haven't edited this yet. It certainly feels like it. This script is... This script is longer than my suicide note. Oops, there goes the monetization. What monetization? Subscribe so I can pay off my wife's child support. Oh, look at that, we've run out of time. I anime video guest explaining. Welcome to part 4. Previous parts are up there. Fucking watch them. Voice crack. You don't need to, I'm just suggesting. So last episode we ended with Masato fingering. 8 words in and there's already a typo. Nice one, you dumb fuck. Fuck it, let him cook. Fingering out fuckboy was a shady man. Does that make sense? No. Basically the equivalent of a Russian spy whose sole job is to investigate you. You then pull a gun out on him, and then once he shows you his science fair project, you immediately forget that he's a shady ass bitch. He can't be a bad guy, I fucked him once.
Shinji, can you hear me?
Miss Misato, how did I do on the test just now, huh?
Fucking shit, cunt.
Congrats, you're number 1!
Come on, Smitty, let go! Rest in pieces, Smitty!
The happiness is short-lived as Minecraft Void opens its gaping arsehole onto the world.
Damn it. Of course Commander Ikari would be absent at a time like this.
Yes, he's visiting the North Pole today.
We've sent you everything we know about the target. I know it's not much to go on, so approach the target with caution and gauge how it reacts.
In other words, throw a rock at it, poke it with a stick, see what happens, and if all else fails, call its mum fat.
Oh, Miss Katsuragi, I think Shinji should be the one to take the lead position for this. This is a job for the one on the honor roll, the one who's bold and courageous.
I agree. This is a job for Macho Man Shinji Ikari. His lack of muscles and testosterone just scream danger.
After all, fighting is a man's job.
That's sexist. Wait until Twitter finds out about that one. Shinji practices his jerk-off motion and blasts his load all over the sky testicle. The angel plays a game of got your toes and looms under Shinji, just like how I loom over your mother while she sleeps. Give us a smooch, love. Bitch boy sinks into depression, hashtag relatable. That's how you appeal to the masses. Talking about fucking people's mums, totally fine. Talking about crippling depression, that's where I draw the line. We say goodbye to bitch boy. He won't be missed. Rey in a fit of rage commits 9/11 and Ahsoka does the Spider-Man. And the residents of the city door, please help me, I've fallen and I can't get up. Back to you in the studio. Instead of coming up with a plan to deal with their problems, they end up clocking off early that day and deal with the problem tomorrow. Turns out they yanked on Shinji's child leash, but just like my self-esteem, nothing was there. They didn't show us that's what happened, but they told us that's what happened. And they pulled a, you believe us, right? You believe us. Right? Oh, the suspense of Shinji's well-being is making me quiver with uncertainty. So without a power supply, Shinji has 16 hours before his 3 AA batteries run out of power.
So that shadow is the angel's main body? Correct. That object floating above is the true shadow.
So we find out that the angel is the shadow and the sky testicle is the shadow. You got that? I won't repeat myself. This will be on the test.
So our target is the black shadow that enveloped Unit 1.
Then that means there's nothing we can do.
Saying that there's nothing to do is untrue. You could do a lot of things, like, I don't know, throw a rock at it, poke it with a stick, and if all else fails, call its mum fat. Whether or not it will be effective is another story though, but it is an option.
The water is murky.
And the blood in my piss is unhealthy, pointing out the obvious. Your job is easy.
The purification function must be failing.
So as soon as Shinji realizes that there's chunks in his piss jar becomes the moment he experiences pain. Convenient pain is convenient.
I don't want to be here anymore! Why isn't the hatch unlocking?
He tries to escape but gets rejected just like me at prom.
Open up!
Sorry, nobody is home. I think you have the wrong house. So this is a brothel. Opening hours are closed. Come back tomorrow. So they have a plan of getting Shinji and killing the angel. Would you believe it if I told you it's a glorified version of throwing a rock at it? But in this analogy, the rock is 992 mines. Oddly specific number. Credit where credit's due. That sounds like a solid plan. I can't help but to think that, you wrote your name on my homework assignment. I'll let it slide though. There's also some head-scratching science shit that needs to happen to pull off this plan. But let's be honest, you didn't do your homework either. But if I could simplify it for you and break it down into one word, that word would be bullshit. Also, Shinji and 992 mines don't mix well, and Mummy Milkus has a problem with that.
Shinji's loss is a result of your negligence. Don't ever forget that.
Airbags ask why they're so protective over Unit 1 and not about the child, and ask the question that we're all wondering, what are the Avers? Megatron, bitch! Why can't I do a Transformers sound? Why am I autistic?
As of right now, I will take command of this entire operation.
Black Widow promotes herself to commander, and that was easier than convincing people to smell my finger. You wanna smell? It's fresh, I swear. And Tit stands there questioning the meaning of life and how to get those goddamn free Robux. That question still eludes me.
Route the flight through KIX as well. Please contact the ACC and Strategic Airlift Command.
People have another one of themselves inside. There's the Shinji Ikari inside yourself. The Shinji inside Misato Gatsuragi. The Shinji inside Asuka.
This just sounds like I'm being described sex. Is this what blind sex is like? If this continues, I might even orgasm in Braille.
Theoretically, the entry plug's backup power should be running out pretty soon.
His plug suit's life support should be in the red zone by now.
We'll speed the schedule up by 12 minutes. Let's start now while there's still a chance Shinji is alive in there.
Why couldn't you do that before? We are all aware of how fucked he is. Bro was screaming out hours ago in pain. If you find him alive, then I'm the next bachelorette. For some reason we hard cut to Shinji as porno music plays. If that yeah wasn't there, you would have believed that was the real audio. Well, ask and you shall receive. Hey, did someone order an extra small pepperoni pizza with extra cheese? I'm here to please and see some double D's. They are the same. Why?
Father, am I an unwanted child?
Shinji asks if he's an unwanted child. Didn't think you would need an answer for that one. We find out that people think his father killed his mother. In reality, she didn't want Shinji either and left to get a pack of cigarettes.
He killed his own wife.
No! Mother was smiling back then.
Oh look, a picture of his mom. Wait a minute.
Are there any photographs of Mom?
No, none exist.
It would be wild if there was a reason why. Maybe because of a plot point. No, you're right, that would be silly. Oh my god, it all makes sense now. She is the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Shinji gets a hug from a naked woman and I get a sense that life isn't fair. The power of a woman's touch breaks my hymen and confirms that I am indeed the next bachelorette. Shinji breaks out because of plot armor and they all live happily ever after. Mommy has a meeting with the Sith Council and gets her ass eaten out. And not in a fun way either. Get your mind out of the gutter, you filthy animal.
Tell me, is it plausible the angels were attempting to establish communication with mankind in this incident?
The council believed that the angel was trying to establish communication. Yeah, and I was attempting to make you shit yourself out of boredom. We can all make dopey sentences, whether or not it means something is another story. Blue Girl is absent from school today, probably in another test tube doing test tube baby things. Old Man Smithers asks if fuckboy can deliver homework to her. Yeah, okay, let the guy who's never had a conversation with her deliver her homework and not the guy that, I don't know, works with her and has delivered homework to her before do it. This is gonna be a plot thing, isn't it?
Vanished? You're certain the second branch just vanished?
Yes, sir. It's been verified.
Nerve get word that the second branch vanished without a trace, taking the research labs, several thousand people, my father, and every Unit 4 along with it. This news frightens the first branch that is housing Unit 3, and they ship it just like an unwanted child to an orphanage. This new fuckbot is getting shipped and will arrive shortly. This means that they'll need a new sacrifice. I mean pilot. Luckily for them, they know who their offering's gonna be. I sure hope we don't get baited with a Shamalama Ding Dong twist. Sucks for you, nerd, it's not him. Haha, don't you feel foolish. Shinji pops out her chest. What chest? Like a gorilla ready to throw hands with Shinji after she realizes that he didn't bring his lunch money.
I care about your homework, that's no excuse! How dare you deprive me of my lunch!
Yeah, fuck that guy, am I right? Next you gotta tell me you didn't bring the strippers. We can't have a party without strippers. You did bring the strippers, right?
Oh look, class lovebirds are at it again.
Fuckboy calls them lovebirds and their face gets redder than that time my ass got slapped by a pole dancing clown with baseball bats for hands. I was on some other shit when I wrote this. They insist that they're not lovebirds even though that they kissed each other, so either they are indeed lovebirds, or it isn't gay to kiss the homies goodnight. Someone's lying in this situation.
Alright, so who's the child they picked up?
The two mills said that they abducted a child to be the new Ava pilot. I wonder who it is.
Here is McLovin, the 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
That's the one? It had to be him?
No, you're not.
It's the end of the day and Fuckboy has to deliver homework to E-Girl. Unnamed Girl 3 asks if she can accompany him on his journey to lay pipe, but got shafted for Shinji. Bro, you traded a threesome for a spit roast. I almost feel sorry for you. That's a lie. I think you're dumb. Hey, do you want to see my Pokemon card collection? The pizza guys arrive for the Devil's Triangle without the pizza.
Going into a girl's place without an invite is not a good idea.
Oh, trust me, Shinji is well aware. He's just hoping if he doesn't announce his presence, he gets another peek at the goods. Shinji, like the good little housewife that he is, decides to stick around and clean up. Oh, what an exhausting day for shopping around for tampons. That's what women do, right? I sure hope there isn't any men in my house.
NANI?
Blue Girl arrives home and isn't upset that she has some unwelcome visitors.
I just collected the trash for you.
Someone's getting laid tonight. Wait, that worked?
And how might you be?
Wait, what are you trying to do? I will speak to Miss Katsuragi and Dr. Akagi about this.
Guess I'll have to keep that mouth of yours busy.
How's work going? Any problems?
Ma'am, you have no idea. Someone tried to flush 7-foot shit down toilet and they look at me like it's my problem. I don't even know what this accent is anymore. It was supposed to be Italian. What happened? And I tell them, do you think I love working with shit so much that I would create more work for myself? I don't get paid enough for this shit. Fuckboy shares his infinite wisdom with Milfy and says that Nerve planned the destruction of the second branch in Unit 4. Just because. And we're forced to believe him.
Look up code 707.
707? Wait.
So are you aware that upside down on a calculator that spells LOL? I believe your credibility is questionable at best.
Till next time.
Sure thing, boss. Have tea with me. It'll be fun.
But I'm not a girl.
That's a good one. I'll give it to you. Sadly, I don't believe that comeback will work for you because, pussy. You know what would work better? I like you, but I'm a little too shy. I should stop relying on Bing to write my jokes.
Hey, let me show you something special.
It's his dick, run! He shows Shinji his melons. Wish that was a joke. It's a new day and Fuckboy is called to the principal's office because he's been a bad boy. Sorry, I got erotica on the mind. Shinji drops by Fuckboy's office to assassinate him or some shit, and discovers the identity of the new Ava pilot. She's not happy. Ava Unit 3 is being transported like Jesus because aerodynamics is a foreign concept. Checkmate, atheists! Mommy Milkers is about to tell Shinji the good news about the new Ava pilot, but waits long enough for the conversation to get interrupted without answers. Thank God, honestly, I thought I'd have to listen to a crucial conversation. Unnamed Girl 3 spills the tea and says that she has a thing for Fuckboy, and my care factor for their relationship has reached an all-time low. Shinji ponders who the new Ava pilot will be. Sure is a mystery, isn't it?
Wait, they haven't told you who it is yet?
Who is it?
No clue.
Just tell him for fuck's sake.
Are you always like this when Katsuragi isn't around?
Of course not. I should be ecstatic being able to spend the night together with you.
I wonder who's piloting it. Man, what if it's Toji?
Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
Abort the test. Break the circuit.
Robot finds out that he's not subscribed and the script says cream. I guess that's what happened, causing a nuclear holocaust. I feel like I'm missing something here. Shinji is called to stop Unit 3's rampage for more subscribers. If only there was something that you could do. Robot walks into frame ready to square up with Bitch Boy and is considered to be the 13th angel and to be killed on sight.
All units, ready for ground engagement.
Can't be.
We aren't paying you to ask questions, we're paying you to fight shit. Kick his dick in.
That's an Ava!
And that's obvious.
There's someone in there, and they could be the same age as me. Probably a kid.
Wait, you still don't know? Unit 3's pilot is—
Your mum! Bro, it is fucking comical how many times Shinji almost found out. At this stage, I don't even think he'll ever find out. Not unless the plot demanded it. Robot turns off gravity and appears behind Blue Girl, mounts her and does a little bit of light splooging, just like what I did to your mum. The goo causes Ray's arm pain, so logically they remove the useless appendage, surprising no one that causes more pain. Need a hand? I know I've made that joke before, fucking sue me. So Unit 3 walks away as if he finished the job.
You still left the other one, Phil! You've done half a job and you got a full smile.
Shinji watches as death slowly approaches him. Bitch Boy takes the pacifist route and doesn't attack. Good thing Unit 3 has no such beliefs against murder. Unit 3 does a 360 no-scope. Shinji fails the quick time event and gets fucking beamed. Unit 3 turns into Mr. Fantastic, flexible and gooey. That sounds like my kind of party. Shinji gets choked out and I wish that was me.
Lower nerve connection to 60%. Hurry up!
Lower nerve connection. This was an option the whole time? I have so many questions, but I think the most important question is, why is this enabled ever if turning it off is an option? When would pain ever be needed? And where is my father? Shinji still refuses to kill because he probably likes getting choked out too much. So Shinji is cucked and Unit 1 has full control to take questions and ask names later. Unit 1 pulls out an Uno reverse card and starts choking out the other robot. And I'll say it, Unit 1 is better without Shinji. Brave stance, I know.
Just get up close to your opponent. Maybe try a little smile to relax them. And then get in close. Take my hand, perhaps caress their face. Again, don't forget the smile. Snap.
Unit 1 smashes the fuckbot into the floor. We've all been there. And proceeds to turn the head into a freshly squeezed orange. Yummy. Unit 1 grips onto your mum's dildo and finishes the job that your father couldn't do. This is getting out of hand. Joke intended. What has the creator got against arms?
I let someone... Father... I told him to stop, but...
Jesus Christ, this took a turn. Show me on the doll where he touched you. We discovered that the pilot is somehow still alive after that embarrassing loss. Who might this mysterious person be? Plot twist, it's fuckboy. Fucking got ya. Never question me again. Shinji is not happy with his development and proceeds to have a temper tantrum, and he refuses to get out of the robot and threatens to destroy HQ. You know, like a terrorist. Unfortunately, he failed to remember that they can fuck with the cabin pressure, causing enough pain for Shinji to get knocked out. In other words, torturing a child. Very cool. He's later removed and we cut to a less entertaining plot point, teen romance.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just here for official business as the elected class representative. It's nothing more than that, really, I swear.
Cap, just tell him you want to jerk the ween already. Get it over and done with. Shinji is in prison on trial for eating crayons and sniffing glue, so Shinji does what Shinji does and runs away. Again.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
So Shinji says goodbye to Mommy Milkers and says that he'll never pilot an Ava again. At this point of writing the script, I have no idea if he ends up becoming an Ava pilot again, but I'll bet my left nut that he does indeed become an Ava pilot again. If you think otherwise, you deserve to be thrown into the gulag. Right on cue, conveniently an angel shows up. What will Bitch Boy do now? It sure is a mystery. Nerve attempt to use projectiles because we all know that they have a 100% track record of working on angels. I didn't flop there, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it ends poorly. So they launch Shinji into danger and load up Rei into Unit 1, as it is better than Unit 0 because it still has both its arms. Unfortunately for plot convenience, she's now unable to sync with Unit 1. So they say fuck it and they launch her in the disabled robot. This can't go poorly. All this waiting around with his dick in his hands, Shinji watches as the city is destroyed.
I said I'd never pilot an Ava again.
You sure did. That was like 10 minutes ago. Good times. The angel massacres the human race and no one gives a shit. Shinji empties a clip into Sky Daddy, eating bullets like a fucking sponge.
Why won't you die already?
The words I said to myself 30 centimeters away from the mirror somehow makes it into the script. Shinji misses 90% of her rockets at a target that's at best 100 meters away. Shinji becomes an amputee and loses all prospects of becoming a famous juggler.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. What are you gonna do, bleed on me? I'm invincible!
So she charges in like a crackhead wanting a fix and loses her mind. So no head? Shinji, like the moody teen that he is, cries in a corner while the Amazon delivery driver delivers him head.
Unit 2 is too damaged to fight!
How's Asuka? She's alright. She's alive.
She sure as fuck shouldn't be alright. She got her fucking head cut off. How does that not cause her pain, let alone death? So they launch Unit 1 with an AI to control it, but the robot refuses it just like how women refuse meat. Shinji watches as his friends are killed and has a peaceful conversation with the Mole Man in the middle of a war zone.
What are you doing out here at a time like this?
I love to hear the screaming of the innocents. It's my character arc.
I decided to never pilot an Ava again.
And how's that working out for you? So they fired me for being a spy. Fucking weird, right? Fucking horseshit, honestly. So now I just farm melons.
I mean, resting my head on Misato's bosom would be nice too, but I want to be here when I die.
On a farm, face full of grade A titties. No, you're right. Yeah, you got your priorities straight. We get an exposition dump saying that if an angel touches Adam, the third impact will occur. Everyone will die, which is very unfortunate, but in the end, sacrifices do have to be made. Conveniently, Rei shows up next to Bitch Boy as he watches her attempt to receive 72 virgins. If she survives this, I'm calling cap. So after seeing that his friends have died, Shinji finds that this is the appropriate time to stop being a pussy and to get in the fucking robot.
No! The main shaft is totally exposed!
You can enter my shaft. Plot armor arrives and starts kicking dicks. What's with everyone losing arms? There's only so many hand jokes I can make before it starts becoming unfunny. Arguably, it wasn't even funny the first time. So Shinji waits for an elevator ride, grinds the angel's head up against a wall, gets launched out, ground pounds the angel, and attempts to rip its dick off. Sadly, Shinji ran out of power before he could finish. Am I right, fellas? We've all been there. High five. Shinji gets stabbed and bleeds more than my ass does after I eat Taco Bell. Plot armor kicks in, and the robot that, might I add, has no power, activates. It pulls its lover in closely to give it a kiss and kicks it away. Unit 1 attaches a piece of the angel onto its nub, and somehow regrows its arm back. I just don't understand why amputees just haven't considered that an option. You get no sympathy from me.
Unit 1 synchronization rate has topped over 400%!
Numbers, am I right?
She's awake.
Is she?
The deception!
The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
The robot beams the shit out of the angel, crawls on all fours, and starts the healthy practice of cannibalism. The robot shows that it doesn't skip Ande and bulges out of its armor. What a fucking man.
Those are restraints we attach to keep the true powers of the Ava at bay.
Sure, but why? Why put restraints on them? You could have killed the angel so much easier without it. Am I missing something here?
Everything is beginning now.
Peace out. So this is the end of the video. Hey, we're wondering why it took fucking 2 months to make a video? This is why. Also, I was just lazy and wanted to play Minecraft. It's not even edited yet. Just subscribe, like the video for fuck's sake.